You're never going to make money quick or get rich quick, so that's something that you need to get out of your head. I'm sorry to break it to you, but that's just not going to happen. People today get influenced so much by social media where everything that you see online starts to influence you, and then you start to believe that it's actually true, but it's really not. For you to become successful and wealthy, you need time and dedication and actually putting effort towards something that you want to achieve. That's why I really hate when I see these type of gurus pushing this type of trying to get rich quick schemes, work only 5 hours a week and you will get rich, because none of them is true. Even this type of people, they spend hours, months and years working towards building these products, these courses that they're trying to sell to you. You only see the final perfect picture. There might be cases where sometimes you might earn quick money, like a buck or something, but that's never going to be consistent, because consistency takes times and efforts in order for you to build the long-term success and actually become successful and wealthy. And the worst part is that once you start to expect things quick or within 24 hours, when that doesn't happen, you will generally start to look at life and expect things to happen really quick, and you will grow impatient. So whenever something doesn't happen, it will just crush you completely. And that's such a unhealthy mindset to be in. Me personally, I'd rather just work towards the goals that I have and just enjoy the journey as I'm progressing, instead of putting too much thought into it, expecting XYZ to happen and basically wasting my time and energy where I could have just dedicated that into actually working and progressing towards what I want to do, what I want to build. And I've seen so many people around me and just overall in the internet, by looking at this content, you're then being fed to an idea of getting things so quickly and grow impatient about it. This happened to one of my close relatives as well. We were really close and we were going to start a business back in January, but he was so influenced by social media and by the idea of getting rich quick and the whole mentality of not having to work so much and just do something, some sort of a secret formula for you to earn money and become wealthy. So when we started the company, and not even a month in, he saw the reality of the business, because I've been in the industry for quite some time. He has never really run a proper business. So when he saw these systems and the amount of time that you need to be dedicated into the business in order to build the vision and just continue, the next day when the contract was signed, he left because he was hit with the reality and he didn't want to admit it, which ties back to what I just said. When you set the wrong expectations and then you're met with a different outcome, disappointment will actually crush you. It was also a combination of a lot of factors as well, you know, his egoism and just not knowing how to work with a team and actually follow instructions. But this is what happens when you fall into this scammy mentality, when you start to believe that you can do everything on your own and you can just kind of, within a snap of a finger, you have it all figured out and you will become rich within 24 hours and you don't have to work for the rest of your life anymore and just spend 5 hours weekly. That's just not going to happen. At least for the beginning, you would need to put a lot of efforts and work into your business, because more time and efforts you put into your business, the more the business is going to grow with you and everybody around it. That's just the facts. And if you expect that you can just kind of delegate everything and avoid work, that's just going to sabotage you and you're not going to grow whatsoever. Once you put efforts, once you work towards your goals, then you can reach to a level where you can delegate confidently a bit more, automate certain systems so you can spend a bit more time for yourself and just kind of focus on other things. But you can never just spend 5 hours weekly onto something and then just chill and not do anything else. I just really think all of these get rich schemes are a scam, because if you are really working not even 5 hours a week, then what the hell are you going to do with your time? Your mind will immediately want and it will look for something else to do, so you constantly continue to grow and just kind of progress into life. That's how our brains are wired. But if you are an overall lazy person, that's a different story. So yeah, make sure to keep your head down, work towards your visions. Don't let social media influence you and these gurus influence you into the perfect scenario, the perfect life, how you can just not work so much and get rich so quickly. It's all bullshit. The more you work towards your goal, then the money is gonna come. It's not gonna be a problem. The main thing that you need to focus is getting the job done, doing what you want to do, working towards that vision, and then the money will come. That's one of the biggest issues that I had with this person, that we were going to start a business. Even though it sucked that we started investing and putting money and then he just dipped like that, a part of me wasn't surprised, because I knew that his mentality, whether it is working with us or by himself, would crush him. Once he left, he said that I know ways for me to make money quicker, and I'm gonna go ahead and pursue them. And now fast forward a couple months, he hasn't really done anything like that, and he's still kind of in the same level, which proves to everything that I've been saying up until this point. When you chase money for so long, you kind of lose touch with the reality, because then you don't know what else to think besides just money. You lose your vision, your ambitions, you don't even know what you're after, but you just know that, oh, money, money, I need to get rich, I need to become wealthy. And this was kind of the case with him, that every time we would talk about visions, etc., and a lot more people that I've met would be like, so how do I get to the bigger money? How do I do that? That's not the healthy mindset. You don't want to focus on how do I get quicker to the bigger money. You want to focus on getting the job done, executing. Don't let social media influence you. Once you actually start putting in the work, you'll see it yourself that it's not how everyone portrays themselves in social media. It's completely different because everybody's scenarios are different. So yeah, that's all I had. Cheers.